Got a T-Mobile network update for you guys. This is another great article from Light Reading's Mike Dano. I will leave it in the description down below. They discussed some of this actually earlier this morning at the Morgan Stanley Technology Conference. But looking at it from a greater standpoint, an overall standpoint, T-Mobile is renegotiating all of their MVNO deals. So it's not just what they announced, what we saw recently with them renegotiating with Dish, which that deal is still sitting with the DOJ and the FCC. So we'll learn about the terms later on this month or next month, depending on how long they take to approve. But they're also renegotiating with everyone else that they've had dealings with in the past. So they're looking to renegotiate with Google Fi. That used to be with, I think it was split between them and Sprint. So T-Mobile should now become the overall network for Google Fi. So they're renegotiating that. They're very, very close to finishing the deal with Altice. Altice keeps mentioning that at their conferences. So that's coming in terms of them speaking to analysts, getting into the to the wireless market with a T-Mobile partnership. And then, yeah, the Dish and Boost situation is interesting. So it kind of looked like it was going to fade off into the sunset, like it was going to be very negative. Dish was going to move away. They were going to end the partnership. And then it looks like T-Mobile reeled it back in. And now they're looking to renegotiate. I think it's excellent. I think it's a great source of revenue. It is definitely something, a business model that T-Mobile is going to be able to support under 5G and all the capacity that they're going to have on the network. Just for example, Verizon has been pushing, and this business model has been working for Verizon on their LTE network, which many will say is, overly congested. And Verizon was able to support that business model on the LTE network. So I know T-Mobile is going to be able to support it on their 5G and all that capacity that they have, 14 times, what they had on LTE. So I know that T-Mobile is going to be able to support that business model. I still think T-Mobile should have made it work with Cox Communications. They should have been able to bring that deal in. But, the Dish Boost Mobile situation, that should be some really good revenue intake. Altice, that might be a little of a smaller footprint, but that should still bring in some solid revenue. And, Google Fi, that should be, another great source of revenue income. The reason I bring that up is because if T-Mobile doesn't take the deals and they don't renegotiate in good faith, and they close the door, they shut the door, they'll just go to Verizon. These companies, they'll end up at Verizon and AT&T, and those two companies are going to just say, hey, bring me the money, we'll take you, we're open for business. So I'm glad that T-Mobile is finally realizing that, hey, we can be a wholesale partner. We're not going to go from 100 to 0 like the market predicted because of the debacle with Dish. No, we're gonna renegotiate in good faith, and that may open up the door for other partnerships. Maybe in the future they do get Cox Communication. Maybe there's another MVNO that wants to enter the market. I mean, they still have the Mint Mobile, that's still under them. I believe they still have Total Wireless. Correct me if I'm wrong. I still think that's under T-Mobile as well. I don't track the MVNO market as closely, but I think that's a great opportunity for T-Mobile, given the fact that they have the amount of capacity that they now do, and it's already at scale. They don't have to wait another 2 to 3 years to get N41 deployed across the urban suburban core. No, it's already mostly there. It's 210 million now. They're going to keep growing that this year. So it's definitely time for them to take that wholesale MVNO market a bit more serious and offer, the great leadership and largest 5G network to those companies. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Just wanted to make a quick announcement. I'll bring it up again in another video. I made a mistake. Originally, I understood that Dish was going to report their analyst day tomorrow, March 10th. It's actually May 10th is when they're going to have their analyst day. So that's a bit further out, but we got AT&T coming up on Friday. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys follow my social media outlets for more updates and interactions. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See you in the next one. Peace.